There is some more information coming in at this point of time. Is Sourav Ganguly going to turn Neta? That's the information that we have at the moment. More details, of course, that we will in fact be bringing to you as far as Sourav Ganguly is concerned. Is he going to take the political plunge? This is something that has been speculated several times over in the past. Even during the elections in West Bengal, there has been a lot of speculation about whether he will join a political party. But certainly, of course, now once again, this speculation about whether Sourav Ganguly will be joining politics, that's a question that is in fact doing the rounds. So that's the information that we have coming in as far as Sourav Ganguly and his political plunge is concerned. Is he going to make the political plunge? That's a question that is in fact being asked at the moment. So political bouncer coming in from Sourav Ganguly. That's the information coming in at the moment. Is he going to take the plunge? Is he going to enter the political fray? Let's go across to Tamal for more on this. Tamal, what is it that Sourav Ganguly has said? Why is the speculation once again rife about whether he's going to make a political entry or not?
Well, since 2019, there had been a lot of political speculations about Sourav Ganguly and his foray into the political sphere. But then we have seen every time these speculations have come to the fore, Sourav Ganguly had dismissed them or had stayed away from all these speculations. But then today he has given out a very cryptic tweet, not really disclosing whether his new venture had to do anything with politics or sports. But then he had mentioned that 2022 marks the 30th year of his life in cricket, and he wants to take it forward. A new chapter would begin. Whether the chapter would begin in the field of sports, a new dimension, or in the field of politics, it's something the man has not yet confirmed. But then ever since he has tweeted this, there are a lot of speculations doing rounds because Sourav Ganguly, even though he has maintained equidistance from all political parties, but at the same time had been at the center of all political discourse. Just last month, when Union Home Minister Amit Shah had come down to the state of West Bengal on a 2-day tour, had gone to the house of Sourav Ganguly for a dinner that was hosted by Sourav Ganguly. But it was not just Union Home Minister Amit Shah who had gone. There were other leaders, including Shubhendu Adhikari, Shwapan Das Gupta, and others who were also part of the entourage of Union Home Minister Amit Shah as he went and met Sourav Ganguly and had dinner over there. Not to discount the fact that the very next day after meeting Union Home Minister Amit Shah, Sourav Ganguly at a public forum had also given out a statement that Mamata Banerjee, West Bengal Chief Minister, is very close to him, very dear to him. So he has always kept the political speculations alive. He has never ever discounted them or really said something to encourage the speculations. Even after meeting the Chief Minister, before meeting the Home Minister, and even after meeting the Home Minister and hosting him over dinner, he has not really given out any statement that indicate he is inclined towards joining politics or he has got intentions of joining politics. But then this tweet that many are saying could be quite cryptic essentially indicates there would be a new beginning in the life and career of Sourav Ganguly, whether it has to do something with sports, cricket, or entertainment, or politics. It's something only he can confirm. All speculations doing rounds and all speculations are only multiplying. Possibly they would continue till the man himself announces his next move.
Tamal, do stay on the line with us because it is going to be a very interesting pitch that is being made by Sourav Ganguly as he plans to start his political innings. Now my colleague joins us from the news pit. Pranesh, what other information to add to this?
You know, let me quickly begin by reading the statement that Sourav Ganguly has released, and this has sparked a flutter of reactions, at least on social media. 2022 marks the 30th year since the start of my journey with cricket in 1992. Since then, cricket has given me a lot. Most importantly, it has given me the support of all of you. I want to thank every single person who has been a part of the journey, supported me and helped me reach where I am today. Today I am planning to start something that I feel will probably help a lot of people. I hope you continue your support as I enter this chapter of my life. So while Ganguly is talking about starting a new chapter in his life, this line in particular, Priya, has sparked speculations and frenzy really on social media. I am planning to start something that I feel will probably help a lot of people. What is Sourav Ganguly talking about? Because for a long time now, speculations have been rife that Dada will be entering politics. Every time Ganguly is asked this question, he says, look, I haven't made up my mind, I'm not doing it, I'm in a happy space and I'm doing what I love doing, which is contributing as an administrator, looking after cricket affairs and doing other things. But this statement is as cryptic as it can get. He's dropping a big hint, but what is the message? Only Ganguly knows. We can only perhaps track the reactions, and going by what people are saying on social media, a lot of the reactions suggest that the time has come where Ganguly has decided that he is taking the plunge into politics.
Right. If I could get back to Tamal on that. Tamal, you have got quite the deep sources in both the TMC as well as in the BJP, you know, people. Have you been hearing anything from them if this new chapter could define his entry into those parties?
Well, what we have learned from sources from the BJP camp after Union Home Minister visited the house of Sourav Ganguly, I have been given to understand that it was a very formal meeting and no discussion on politics had happened. It was a dinner and a very light-hearted exchange of conversation that happened between the Union Home Minister, Amit Shah, and Sourav Ganguly as the BCCI president hosted him. But the fact of the matter remains that after hosting Union Home Minister Amit Shah, the very next day Sourav Ganguly had even issued a statement to in a way stay away from any kind of political speculations or controversy, that West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee is very dear to him and very close to him. So he has tried keeping an absolute balance between BJP and the Trinamool Congress, making it very clear that he has not made up his mind to join politics, enter into politics. But nonetheless, Sourav Ganguly has been at the heart of several political discussions, at least since 2019. I have spoken to him so many times, and every time I asked this question, he had always maintained that he's fond of several schemes of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. At the same breath, he had also suggested there is so much of good work happening in the state of West Bengal, appreciating the work of Trinamool Congress Supremo Mamata Banerjee. As far as Trinamool Congress is concerned, yes, I can definitely confirm there had been no exchange of political conversation as yet between the two. Yes, Sourav Ganguly had met West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee just last month, days before he hosted Union Home Minister Amit Shah over lunch. And in that meeting, it was mostly about IPL that would be happening here. It was a courtesy visit. And equally what I have been given to understand by BJP sources, that it was a very courtesy and courteous visit of Union Home Minister Amit Shah at the residence of Sourav Ganguly, where he had hosted him over dinner. So at this point in time, yes, a lot of speculations are doing around. Every time Sourav Ganguly had made any kind of insinuations or a statement of this kind, it had sparked off several political speculations, because we know, as a matter of fact, before 2021 West Bengal Assembly elections, there had been multiple approaches and advances made on part of several political parties to Sourav Ganguly, where Sourav Ganguly had denied and dismissed and stayed away from politics, but then he has not really been off the political discussion, one that follows him today as well, after this very cryptic tweet.
Interestingly, his post is not so cryptic when he says, today I am planning to start something that I feel will help a lot of people. So in all likelihood, we might end this suspense today itself and know where Dada is headed next. Thank you, Tamal.